Okay, yeah, the music is actually it's going kind of hard. Hold on. Oh, no, 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 no. Run that back, run that back, run that back. Ah, T-Pain. T-Pain. Go back, run it back. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, it's that one. There you go. DD21130. That's the one. Oh my god. Okay, I'm tired. Obviously. But I thought I slept. I mean, I went to bed last night, slept for a little bit, then I couldn't sleep, so I just like was working on some things. And now I'm kind of lost on a whole bunch of shit that I gotta do. I feel like I'm kind of overwhelmed, but yeah, my chest, my T-Pain, my favorite streamer. Yeah. Whatchamacallit? Oh, his emotes are fire. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. Been learning a few things from him. Yeah, my chest is feeling better. I'm not feeling like the weird pain I was feeling a few days ago. I mean, yesterday. So, we're working on it. You said to gather myself. I'm locked in. Are you locked in? Are you locked in? All right, good. I like the emote where he swings his tongue left and right. That sounds interesting. I'm not making one. I'm not making one. I'm sorry. That sounds like a bait. Like you want me to do that. It's not happening. Why not? I mean, maybe one day. Maybe. We'll see where the community grows towards. What do we have here? A task list. I know. Listen, I have so many. You hear this? All of those are different sticky notes of things I gotta do. It's just more like the stream is kind of in the way right now, honestly. Maybe you can switch it up instead of left and right. You go up and down. I think I understand why streamers say don't read chat. God damn it. Okay. Miss you, Ryan. I'm back. I'm here. Locked in. Let me get a better way to put the chat so I can read it. Maybe I can open a YouTube video here. And then mute it. Open a video of myself. Isn't that crazy? Hey yo! My friend! Dev! Subscribe to me! Dev server! No, I'm subscribing back. He's fucking goated. Everybody go follow Dev server. It's my friend Dev. I made his profile picture, his branding, all that shit way back when he was starting. Not starting, he's been streaming since forever. But here's a link. Go follow Dev. Go subscribe right now. Anybody who's watching this now, anybody who's watching this later, go subscribe to Dev. He's the fucking boy. And he's honestly the main reason I can stream. I have to pay him for this fucking laptop. Computer. I have to set up a savings account so I can start piling that a little bit. But with GDC coming and everything, I'm kind of behind. I need to start making money, man. That's what Stream Elements is gonna. Oh, you follow him on Twitch? Good. Mr. Poppy Plate. Oh yeah, true. Cause of the yeah. So whatchamacallit? With Stream Elements, once I set that up, I want to start making money with it. So let's see what happens. But I feel like I'm growing these aspects of the stream way faster than my stream itself is growing. But I feel like also in a way it doesn't harm to set these things up. I want to talk to me about that later. About what? What's the topic? We can still talk about it later, but I'm gonna be streaming art till 8 p.m. That's 3 hours. At 8 p.m. I'm gonna take a pause, and before things like stores and stuff close, I need to go out and pick up some things, and then I'll drive back, and we'll continue a little bit of game dev, and then maybe some gaming. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But yeah. I want to start making money with that, but I feel like it's not gonna hurt that. It's not gonna hurt to have whatchamacallit, these things in place so that if one day I get a huge following, I have the systems already in place that I can capitalize on. People can buy shit. People can like make things out of it and whatnot. So, all right, we have materials. I guess all of them, right? If I do essentials, they're all there, right? Okay, cool. Yeah. He's like, good idea, Ryan. Good idea. Set up stream elements already. Yeah. I know. Whatchamacallit? So, but for that, I also have to open a new bank account for Relativryan LLC, and that bank account money goes to that instead. And if anything, I pay for Relativryan stuff with that account, and I pay myself from that account, like an income as it comes in. But also, aside from the bank account, I have to also set up some other things with like Ko-Fi and then Stream Elements. So yeah, we'll be doing all that stuff. Let's jump into it. We have Burn Dissolve here. That's what I was working with next. I mean, previously apparently. Let me see the shader again. So this is what type. This is UV based, and that makes sense that it's kind of radial. Whoa, holy shit, why is it lagging? What's going on with the performance? Oh my god. Ugh, the computer's chugging. Hold on. Not even. I need the task manager. Don't forget to put me under the bank account. Ha! Ha! You funny as hell. You have a problem with performance, it seems. I do. That's a fat joke. I already know. Wow, Fen. So fat-phobic. Oh my god. Nah, it's okay. I'm also fat-phobic against myself. So, okay, Discord, Blender. Blender's not even taking that much. Why are you lagging? Everything on the task manager is saying that it's off, that it's low, that it's not a big... Why are you... Oh, you're done? You're done being a little bitch? Oh my god. Look at that. It's calming down now. Okay, UV. Back. Okay. Burn factor. Yeah, I don't really like that. I think object is better. That way it happens on a... like... And then camera is... Yeah, it stays consistent no matter what. This is really good for 2D objects. Location, I guess. Along the texture, the noise, yeah. Yeah, that's the texture in 2D. I'll leave it on object. Alright, burn factor, bring it down. Alright, we can leave that there. Let me turn a little bit more. Open the video. Oh, shit. No, it was a pee-pee joke. You have a problem? Yeah, I know. What's wrong with screen? Alright, YouTube. Where's my... There. There you go. Why is it tilted? Am I tripping? There it is. You're always tilted, that's why. I am! Because these motherfuckers always... Wait. Hold on. Yo, so I kind of recommend this to everybody. Okay? I froze my coffee. It was a little strong. It was a little strong last night. And I froze it and I put milk over it as it thaws out. Hey, listen, I think I'm playing COD tonight, so keep that in mind. I will be tilted. I will be tilted. Oh, wait, I need socks. It's cold. Hey! I'm putting socks on, so for those watching the feet stream, I'm sorry. We won't have that. I'm covering them up. Although I know some of y'all like socks too, so it is what it is. You like when I'm tilted? Get the fuck. Hey, yo! Time for tilts. Foot stream. Yeah. Yeah, whatchamacallit? If I get to 1 million, I'll open a foot stream that I'll have a separate on OnlyFans. So like the regular streaming is happening, and I'll open an OnlyFans that's always recording my feet. Once I get to 1 million subscribers, but that's whatever. Whatchamacallit? So yes, passive income game will go crazy. Listen, it works for a lot of people in OnlyFans, so it might work for me too. I am just as curvaceous. Let's just say that, okay? Okay. So we have this sphere dissolve. I already have it here, so we can put that down. I already saw it. I understand how it works. Camouflage. Let's do green for that. So let's go ahead and duplicate this. Whoa! 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 Toad? No? Nobody? Why is it not duplicating? Am I? Oh, I have to copy paste? Yes, I do, because Control D is not duplicate. That's crazy. There we go. Rename. Camo. And this is a shader, so it's gonna replace it automatically, right? Oh wait, no, it can't be a sphere. That's the whole point. Goodbye. It's gonna be, since it's camo, we're gonna do we could do a prism. Yeah. Prism, camo. There you go. This is cell shaded, and so that's why it looks like that. Although the bars are a lot different because of the wait, what? There it is. Anyway, camo. Oh, wait. Can I copy? And then copy. And I'll start pasting them here. Once I drag this in. I'm not showing the screen? Oh. Don't disrespect the boy Yoshi. Excuse me, Toad. Toad? Yes, Toad. Is this really the blender scene? Didn't I used to be on the bottom right? Hold on. Something's odd. I think it sent me somewhere else. Blender profile. Blender profile, and I go here. Scene swapper. OBS. Go into camera, and then blender scene, and then the blender scene. I thought it was on the right. I guess that's unreal. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yoshi sound, not a Toad sound. No. Untrue. Constructive criticism on your qualifications. We need to proof, I fear. Wow, that's been called. Proof of what? Wait, proof of what? What do you mean? Also, Yoshi. Let's talk about the sound effects that I was actually intending to emulate, because you're absolutely unhinged. Okay. Toad MK64 SFX. Because you really think that I don't know my shit. I'm doing the when Toad gets hit. Wait.
Woo! Here we go.
This one.
Ah, whoa, 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 whoa.
That. Ah, whoa, 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 whoa. That. Although it sounds deeper than I remember it. Then there's iconic. Now, I don't know what Yoshi sound effects you were talking about, but it was not those. Yes, exactly. Fuck you, Fen. I know what I'm talking about. You think I'm not locked in. I'm sick and tired of you disrespecting me like I don't really know this shit. I know my shit. Okay. Camouflage. What do we got? We have paste. Paste. And paste. And so we have those colors. And then this color, I guess, is some expression of this, but darker. And towards blue. Or maybe, yeah. There you go. And so now we have that. And so this is UV based. Factor. Too high. Scale. Bring it down. Bring it up. Bring it way low. Okay, yeah. Detail. Okay, the UV one is not... It's not doing what it's supposed to. Let's see. UV editing. What do we got, baby? What do we... Yeah. Yeah. Ay. Ay! Ay! Okay, so image. Copy. If I grab all the polygons... Is it that the menu's not showing up? No, it's not that. I forgot. It's supposed to... UV unwrap. There you go. God damn, they're not together? That's not true. That is not true. Wait. Okay. Take this off. It's attached. So if I... Why did they separate? What the fuck? This is cursed. Why would it unwrap like that? That's actually demonic. What? This is insane. Oh, whatever. Okay. Unwrap. Unwrap. Nope. Okay. E. Unwrap. Smart UV project. Angle limit, I guess. Scale to bounds. Sure. Alright, there we go. Although, this is not really retopologized. This was just generated and rendered out. So it's not really that good. Honestly? Whenever I get into like learning UV and Blender with like plugins and stuff, I'm gonna retopologize my assets. That'll like give me a base to start with, like understanding these tools. Because look at this demonic, absolutely horrendous UV. Holy shit. That's just agony. Let's do smart UV project. There you go. What about smart UV and the angle is 90? Interesting. Terrible, but interesting. Margin method. I don't really know what that is. Scale to bounds? Ew. Correct aspect ratio, island margin, air weight. Yeah, 1. There we go. Interesting. Low. Let's do add again. No idea what that is. Smart UV again, and then fraction. What is that? Absolutely horrendous. It's just horrendous in general. It's not that good. Alright, so... Okay. Let's do it this way. I'm gonna grab a face. And then... UV... Project from view. Mark scene. Cube projection, cylinder sphere. Follow active quads. Interesting, let's see. Even. What? I have no idea. Follow active. What? Wait, where's the music? Please don't stop the music! Why can't I hear it? What's wrong with this? Did it die? Oh. There you go. Next. All right. Whoa. Okay, Discord, shut the fuck up. That's a lot. That's so annoying. Who the fuck is pinging Discord so much? Time to close it. Alright. So. What the hell's going on? Do we have to mute Discord? Do I have to... Settings. Notifications. I guess this works. Disable notifications. All desktop notifications will be disabled. Oh, that works for now. I'll just follow my phone for notifications, I guess. Oh, my dad sent me a picture of myself when I was a kid. I love it. Hold on, let me send him back. Alright. So I want this to be UV'd. I don't even know if I like how this would be UV'd. I don't think I can do like a good UV with the current stuff. Or I guess I could like mark seams in a sense. But I don't, that's just a waste for the work we're doing right now. So we're gonna skip that. We're gonna skip that. We're gonna do just straight up unwrap. Oh, wait, no. All of them. Unwrap. Reset. Unwrap. Oh, God. Kinda cursed. Kinda cursed, but you know what? Whatever. Let's do... Oh, disgusting. Hold on. So shaders. Where are my shaders at? Wait. Wait, where did they go? Did I close them? No. Oh, there we go. Factor. Honestly, it makes the digital effect kinda. Scale. Way smaller. Whatever. Detail. No detail. Distortion. No. None. Let's do regular UVs. There we go. They're not that good and it cuts at the seams, but it's technically UV'd. So yeah, object is honestly the best one because it doesn't really care. It just looks at every angle and runs it. Look at that. And then camera. Camera, obviously it's depending on where it is on screen. And then we can scale it. Oh, interesting. It still kind of curves a little bit. That's odd. Factor, lower. 0.5. Scale. Ooh, we saw the tiling. Whatever. Detail. Oh, okay. And then distortion. That's interesting. I don't really care for it. I don't think I'll use this much, to be honest. Object-based, scale lower. No detail. Cool. That's whatever. Next. Cell shading. We're gonna do the point and line for that. So it's like it stays black and white and we can kind of like see that in a sense. The mesh is fucked. I told you, I said it earlier. It was voxelized earlier when I was making it. It was like a voxelized remesh. And for me, it was just more important to get the shape and render it out than the specific UVs. Ew. The specific UVs, I didn't really care about that at the time, so it's whatever. Ooh, double tone. It looks like a refringence. Whoa. I think it's refringence. Don't remember. Um, so let's see. Cool. So, let's see. Point in line. Give me that. Point in line right here. What's this? Yup. That's exactly what I want. Copy, paste. Bring it back. Bow. Close this. Close that. For now. Unless. Hola. Bendición. Unless if we use the asset and no, because it has sharp edges, it's not gonna actually do proper cell shading. It's just gonna bounce to the specific colors instead of properly gradient its way. So okay. PNL bookworm. We're gonna call this cell shade. Cell shade. Or just cell. But we're gonna start using numbers for each because they're all different. 2. But I guess the names are actually slightly different. So if we just make him a little bit bigger, we'll be able to read. Yeah, Fen is gonna love this. We have cell shade 2 tones hard and cell shade 2 tones soft. So that's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call this H for hard, and we're gonna turn this off, drag this in, and boom, cell shading. And we're gonna do base color of E8, and the highlight is pure white. And that's it. Cell shading. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. So now we have that. Now I'm gonna make a new collection for this because this is gonna be just like a core thing to always use. So new collection, bring the collection in here, and we're gonna call this cell shaded, or yeah, just cell shaded. What else? Oh yeah, Fen, that's my mom. Wow, you chose the hard one. No, that's the. Oh yeah, I chose the first one. I chose the one on the beginning of the list. That's what I locked into. You can't be saying that I did it anyway. Cool. I want to get into cell shading. Yeah, cell shading is fun. Just always remember this. Always remember this because unfortunately we're already here. Cell shading obviously is a simplification of lighting, and anime, right, and cartoons are the like pioneers of this shit, kinda, right? The cell shaded look. So every time we use cell shading, if you want to just be a little bit different from everyone else, who's using cell shaded stuff, try to add your own twist to it. So this can take many forms. So for example, let me start bringing in some things that make different anime look different, and also that make cell shading be more of a base of how you're gonna shade stuff that you then modify later or add upon or take from. But you start with cell shading. Let me show you some examples. So I think JJK is easily one of the Let me see. Concepts. It's one of the easiest ones to see some of the some very specific differences in how they cell shade. That is really interesting. Let me see. I'm trying to find the actual concept work. But it's probably better to get a screenshot, so let's do copy this. Okay. Oh, this image is fucking low quality. Holy shit. Let's do. Let's see. Go up, tools, size, large, and then maybe this. I don't even think. Nah, this is not it. Go back. And then we go to... Do you think Zelda's Breath of the Wild is uniquely shaded? Yes and no. I mean, yes. So not a non-zero. But because it's a video game, it's a little on the rudimentary side. But I'll get to it. Okay, maybe this is a good picture. Oh, what the fuck? Get me the picture. Where are you? There we go. Is this big enough? Okay, so something I really like. It's different. It's just different than a lot of anime is how they shade stuff in Jujutsu Kaisen. If you notice, everything is cell shaded. This cell shaded, right? We have a light color. Hold on. I think it's Control Shift C. Nope. That's not the one. Windows Shift C. So you notice how the color here is obviously C3A OA6 is different from this one, 1E111A. It's a different color, obviously cell shaded, right? But if you notice, they gradient stuff from the outline into the fill, wherever it is. Obviously, there's a few ways to do this, but I think what they're doing is that they take the outline, they put it under a mask of the fill, and then they blur it with a particular color, and then set it to overlay mode or some kind of mode that can make it darker but still saturated, so it feels like skin or whatever they want to make it look like. It's such a pretty look when done right. When done right, exactly. Now, how do I do that in 3D? I have no fucking clue, but we can figure it out. There's probably something about how we read Fresnel stuff, along with how we read, how we draw outlines already, like in general, that maybe we can play with. But I'll leave that to the graphics programmers to build those tools for us, and then whatever. So that's one thing. Outline, like gradient, a gradient from the outline out into the actual flat color on the cell shade, right? The other thing that they do that I really like, notice how there's sometimes there's also a slightly ever so subtle extra band of shading of darkness in between the fill color and the outline. There's a gradient, but there's also a hard edge cut. So in this one we can see it right around here. So you notice how it goes from this B78 C91 to this A97 EA4. So there's a cell banding. Granted, the number is changing a lot because there's a lot of pixels, but it jumps from here to here. Like this color is way lighter than this band right here. You can kind of see the division. It's a very subtle. It might be even more subtle here. Where you see how it cuts like right along this edge. So it's a very, very low opacity like shine. You can also see it here. Oh wait, like right here on the edge. Whatchamacallit? And that is really interesting as well. Another thing I really like, and this could be an extension of that, and or a very intended choice for the lips of a character, right? So for the lips, you see how the very edge of this outline has that extra outline as well? I don't know if it's the same principle or if it's intentional, but if you notice, they actually shade in the lips. I don't know if it'll show up on you guys' screen, but there is the shades in here. They feel like it's very around the lips. On her, more so because they're doing she's a girl, so lipstick and all that. So it's kind of obvious. But sometimes, if you look at anime, sometimes there's a very, very subtle a hue change or light value change on the color of the skin. Whatchamacallit? So that's really cool for cell shading. And I think there's another thing that they do, but I think it's around folds and stuff, and adds more clothing and shit. I don't really care about that right now. Let's see. Oh, okay. I guess this kind of shows it too. It doesn't only happen in the from outline out into the fill color. It also happens from the shade. So if you notice, the shade here has a banding, right? So there's this band, but there's a gradient. This area of the shadow is lighter than this area. That's one thing, right? And also, between this area and this area, there's a very subtle gradient right here that then leads to here. So they also do a very gentle blur on the shadows, right? Now, when we're complaining about anime looking like dog shit, and I'm sorry, Dragon Ball Super, I shit on you all day, every day, and I might do it. I might continue doing it, but they have to do this for every frame. They draw and paint all of this each fucking frame. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And somehow we don't appreciate how good it is, how much work it goes into it. And instead we have people trying to go for AI and shit. Whatever. Yeah, it's such a pretty logo. Maybe they duplicated the line and smudged, blended it. Exactly. It could be choice hard edges where they blur. It could be choice hard edges where they blur. What? Oh yeah. It could be. Yeah. Now, Breath of the Wild video games. So with Breath of the Wild, we have something different. It's really interesting. Something I really like about Breath of the Wild is that they don't use outlines at all. It's like really interesting. And honestly, good, because it would probably like muddy the aesthetic. But like, let's see, what's a good shot of the boy? That's a good screenshot, I think. So for him, for this, and I think there's a shader like this in Blender. I would say they didn't keep the Wind Waker vibe. They evolved it. I think it's better than it was before. Let me see real quick. Let me up the camera brightness on this. So for Link here, they have obviously the base color, shade, and that's it. It's just 2 bands, the base color and the shade. But that's not for everything. Different materials might have an extra band, like metals. The metals seem to have an extra band sometimes. Let me find one real quick. Let me find one. Right here. So, something interesting about this is like we have the shade, the mid-tone, and then this lighter tone for when it's shining, right? This happens in cell shading a lot too, where like because it's a metal and we have a lot more reflections, we add a few more bands, a few more cells to make it more metallic looking. And we're gonna see that, of course, in some of the assets here on Blender. But obviously, the thing that everybody loves about Breath of the Wild is this rim light at the very edge, right along. It's really good. It's so good. I don't even know how they did it. We can act like we know and say, oh, it's Fresnel. Oh, it's this. No, it's probably like a mix of that, but like very customized. Because notice how it also ends where the shade starts. It doesn't overlap. That's a very carefully like selected choice. And yeah, so what I would do is in those moments, that's like the customization that they did. This is really interesting. It's like here's some lights, here's some shades. Sometimes they'll just do straight up like PBR shading environments, but cell shaded characters, right? That mix is really good. It's like really satisfying to look at. And a lot of anime has it. You know how like way back when we would watch Dragon Ball Z or Pokemon, and you would have a situation where people, like the characters, he gets hit and he's against like a rock or something, and there's a whole bunch of rocks on the mountain, but you know where the character's gonna come out of because those rocks look hand-drawn like with ink, whereas the rest of the mountain looks realistic. I would say don't do that, but in video games we could kind of get away with that and do more realistic normal stuff. So I think what they did where the environment is kind of realistic rather than cel shaded is really good. I would probably do something like that. They really made it popular at that time. Like so many games emulated that after its release. Yeah, I mean honestly that's been around since forever. Whatchamacallit? Remember Jet Set Radio, right? Jet Set Radio came before Wind Waker, right? Let me see. Jet Set Radio release. It came out in the 2000s, and then Wind Waker release. Maybe I'm tripping. Okay, yeah, a few years after, right? That cel shaded style has been a thing for a while now. Okay, that's not it. There it is. But yeah. Let's see. Either way, yes, cel shaded is very big. Oh yeah, copycat. Yeah, Genshin. I mean, you can't like if somebody makes a cel shaded game and then somebody else makes a cel shaded game, that doesn't mean that you just automatically copy it. But Genshin took a lot of inspiration from Breath of the Wild. A lot of games did. Alright, close this. Close that. Back to this. Okay. So, cel shaded. Nice. Sweet. Cute. What do we have? Range. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And light source tint. Good. Good. That's so good. I love this. I love this shit. Custom shading, what is this? Ah, if you want to put in like a texture or something. Color influence. Not showing. Got it. What about this? Got it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Live, laugh, love. Okay. Fuck it. Honestly, just pop, 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 pop. Alright. So, whatchamacallit? We have this. And the reason that I love light source tint is that if we take the light and we change the color, the light will start tinting the object. So sometimes we'll have lights, dynamic lights or whatever, show up. And when they show up, they kind of reflect onto the model in a way that makes it feel like that character really is there in that environment because the lights that are there are having an effect on him. And that's super cool. What the fuck is a Fresnel? I'll show you. It's been around. Yeah. Fresnel is this. Let's see. So we have this shader, right? I'm going to go ahead and like modify it. Fresnel is a glow around the object based around like the edges of the object. It's kind of like the light that's reflecting off like the environment and back onto the object, if I'm not incorrect. But it happens because of like the way that we see things. Here we go. Fresnel. Lens replace the curved surfaces of conventional optical lens with a series of concentric grooves. These contours act as individual refracting surfaces being parallel. Okay, yeah. So we have that. And this is where it started, right? So where is it? So if you go into the images, it's like in terms of game dev and like shader work, this is Fresnel or Fresnel. Fresnel is this glow around the object. This doesn't have to be a glow. It's just a paint, like something showing around there, and you could choose a color or make it bright or make it dark, whatever. But it's essentially this. Oh. There we go. There's probably more like accurate scientific ways of explaining this. But there's some mathematical formula you can follow to have it show up in games. So in this case, I believe there's a Fresnel like input here. So if I, let's say, input this into the range, that's how it'll show up here. Now we kind of change the index of refraction, and well, it's part of the light, so it's not really gonna show up there. Maybe it's this. And then this light color tint, we take the light, red. Nah, it's not gonna show up. It has to be like a proper, just plugged in directly. Maybe not. No, I'm using this node incorrectly. Let me see. Right now. Oh, I mean, he has a material for it. Here you go. There you go. So you can essentially like decide how that glow shows up. You notice how when things start overlapping, the curvature of edge detection, kind of like what you said earlier, it starts showing. Also, don't mention Power World. You'll get fucking banned. Fuck Power World. Yeah. Round objects go shiny. They do. So when because the edge is like being overlapped so many times, it's now glowing. versus like if you were looking at something that's more towards you, it'll just look like the actual color of the object. But yeah, we'll get to Fresnel later. Or Fresnel. I actually am so used to saying Fresnel that Fresnel is gonna break my mind now. Anyway, cell shaded, yay! Cool. We have that. Let's do right here. Bow. I want a duplicate button. Edit. File. Wow. Object. Control D. Oh, but it has to be in there. And I don't want to do that. Got it. So we got that. And this is going to be soft. Bow. Honestly, I'm not going to test these because I already know. There's no point. I'm going to be wasting time. Like going into 2, 3, 4, 5. We all know. We all know how it's going to look. So let's just jump to 4, but soft, right? So 4. Whoa. There. And then 4. And I think, honestly, the reason why the colors look like it's like darkening around here has to do with how those colors are interacting. It looks better on my 4K monitor here, which I wish I was streaming from, but I would need to buy a separate stream card or reconnect the cables in a certain way for that, and I don't want to do that. But this TV, for me, it's making the colors look a little weird. So it must not have enough of a color range to show me what the colors are supposed to be. But hopefully on your end, if you're watching on iPhone, at least, Retina display, the quality, the range of colors, it should be showing you proper banding. Fresnel? I hardly know now. Exactly. Wow, fan, you're trying to get fucking canceled. Whatchamacallit? Okay. So, shading. Here we go. What do we got? Zoom out. Let's just give it some color. This is going to be full white. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We got that. Midtone. E8. E8, E8, E8. Shadow is going to be 17. 17, 17, 17. And now midtone is going to be somewhere between that and this with no saturation. Cool. And there we go. That's soft. Although this is really not that different. E8 and the rest. So let's do this is E8. This is that. This is 17. And shadow is black. And there we go. It's honestly not that good, even though it's very evenly spread out. For some reason, there's like a lot of banding. Or like, the band is very visible. But that's kind of what happens. Like, if you don't make them closer. For some reason, the interpolation is happening towards the end. Let me see. Softness. Oh! It's the softness. They're not the same all throughout. Okay. Let's do 0.5 on all of them. Right? Now they're very soft. And the range, we're going to do 0.333, 0.6, and just 9, I guess. Whoa. That's smoother, right? And then, of course, light source tint. But, I'm not a fan. I think I would use this, but on other things. But cool. Yeah, it's right there. Let's do full softness, full softness. And now we have a seemingly diffuse model. We just like rotate this. Let me show the... There you go. Alright, cool. Let's bring this back to 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. And I guess you can make it hard from bringing the softness down, and it'll make a cell shade, right? There you go. But that's not the point of this. I imagine if you bring this in, it has the same. Oh no, it's just forced to be sharp. Okay, that's good though. That's good. That way there's no option to fuck up. Cool. Next up, whoa. This. Cell shade and tones. Interesting. Let's see. S&T. 2 inputs. This I like. This I really like. Two inputs. This I really like because this means that this material takes 2 colors and creates the banding in between itself. And you can choose to make it soft or hard. This is really, really good. To blend them together. If you were talking about the previous one, maybe, which is what I mean, whatever I used. Cells to use. This is 11. I'm gonna use 4 again. Actually, 5. And now you have 5 bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then the range. This is like how fully spread out versus like tightly packed. We're gonna do a wider range, so like 1, and then the softness. That's not there. Range minimum. Okay. Range minimum. Let's bring this back down all the way to nothing, all the way to 1. Either the light is not strong enough or it's not close enough to the light to pick up the last band. I'm gonna chalk it up to the actual intensity not being enough. Yeah, that's what's happening. Cause look, now the other one showed up when I made it to 10. So I'm gonna just move it up to 6. So things are showing up a little bit. Let's do 5.5. There we go. So we got this, the light. We're gonna make the colors E8, and the darkest is 17. 17. There we go. And now we have the full range of my branding colors on that. And there you go. Softness is not working. That's actually very interesting. If I make this, and this, softness still doesn't work. That's really odd. Let's take a look at the documentation. See Wagwan there. Documentation. Right there. Documentation. So, nope. Common shader parameters. Midtone. Range. Softness. There we go. That's not it. Per shader. Assets explained. Materials. This falls under materials, cell shade, I guess. Essentials, cell shading. Nope, gradients. No, this ain't it. Others. Fresnel. Hey, silhouette. Fake rim. Here you go, Finn. Just for you. What is this called again? Right here? Enjoy. Wireframe. Gradient assistant. Sine snapping, palm sawtooth. Fake light combos. Modifiers, geometry. I don't really... Can't find what I'm looking for. Let's... Tone. I don't know. I think I looked it up. I don't know. I may close right now. Hold out. Whatever. We'll look at the rest later. See if it shows up. So the tones. Yeah. It just creates a gradient in between. Now, something that's really cool about this is that like you can, depending on how you use it, and if softness worked here. I don't know. Maybe, hold on. Let's see if the 10 inputs one works. Ah, I see. It doesn't actually. I guess it it like interpolates between them, but I don't believe it. How are you gonna? I don't get it. Bring it back. Bring it back to how it was. Softness. Maybe bring it to red. Oh, softness is working. Is it? No, it's not. It's not. Go back. Let's see. Softness. Let's take a look at the whole shader, see if we can find something about the softness. Maybe something's disconnected. Range, diffuse. Cells to use. Group input. Nah. Alpha mask. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have an actual softening. Group softness. Where's softness? It's not showing up. Jesus, Dad. Put this back. Okay, so softness doesn't seem to work on this, and I don't feel like I can find it. Step linear, smooth step. Ah, you would need to you would probably need to create a separate one, do some kind of conditional, and then like based on numbers, and it's like, okay, if the number inputted on this one is above 0, then use this branch instead, and the whole sharp mask has a different branch that instead of step linear, it's smooth step or something, and that'll then create some kind of like divergence towards that. But unfortunately, that sounds like a lot of work for this. That's okay though. We have maybe it's a matter of I don't know. I was gonna say maybe it's a matter of like it was harder to do or no, because okay, hold on. What if we just bring this in and take a look at how this one was made? Well, there we go. Open it up. Yeah, baby, that's a lot. So the fuse, it didn't get used. It's disconnected. Maybe it's there for a reason to be used in a different way. 2. Okay, this is splitting and it's being used by a lot, but technically it goes in to smooth step. But what controls the smooth step? The softness. So the values are here and that. Okay, so that's what's missing from the other one. Do you think that if we put it on it, it'll work? Like if we go to this and we go to the material. Whoa. Open it. And we change this to smooth step. Yeah, then we would need to like reconnect them, of course. This goes to floor, and then this goes to steps. So if we turn this to smooth step, no. Where's the floor? How do I... it doesn't show it. Whatever. So we got that. Okay. I guess that's that for now. But what I was gonna say was, something that's really cool about this is that you can kind of emulate the feeling of like skin, I guess. So for example, let's do... we're gonna use 2 bands, like, or maybe 3. And you wanna like suggest at like how skin is like behaving. So we pick something like maybe this, for example. And when I say like skin is behaving, I mean maybe you want to simulate like that there's blood behind the skin, like under the skin there's blood, so when light hits it, it looks a little bit redder. Or maybe the darker areas are a little bit more on the red side than just dark orange, right? So in a way you can also emulate that, and it ends up looking like this, like subsurface scattering, right? So you can do something like this. Take that color, right? Same skin tone. You're not only gonna make it darker, you're gonna shift the hue slightly towards red so that it looks a little bit more natural. Where like the darker area is like a little bit redder. Depending on the environment, or if the character has like a blue blood or something, you might want to go for something like more around the purple side. So something like this, but then darker, right? No, not darker. Darker, yeah. Less saturated. And maybe Something like this. Maybe lighter? No, not lighter. I'm not too sure on that one actually. But I would. This is what I would do, I guess. Honestly though, it should be interpolating, and I don't really think it's interpolating that well. Like the in between band doesn't seem to be selected properly. Let's do that and go back to softness. Doesn't seem to have any kind of effect. Invert alpha mask? I don't know how to use that. Transparent. What is that? Is it like to take into account? I don't know. Oh, maybe it's like for glass or something? I don't really. Whatever. So range, whatever. Let's go back to E8, 17. There we go. And that's cell shaded with shades and tones with 2 inputs. The 10 one, I want to play with it, but I don't think I'll get something I'll like. Let's see. Let's play around. See what happens. So it's looping over again. Let's go ahead and change the cell banding to 2. So each time it takes it. So 10. No. Yeah. It'll end at 10. So 10. And you can do like a cool metal with this. So let's change the range to all the way up, something like that. And the other, I guess that's the limit. So it is what it is. Softness. We saw this earlier. There seems to be some blending, but it's not quite happening. Either way, it's kind of cool, so we'll keep it. And it's similar to that cell shading thing that we were doing. So like if the skin tone is, let's say, again, something like this. And then for the undertone, we did something like that. Oh, it's not blending like I thought it would. Okay, here it's happening where like the blending is like this side. Notice how this color EAC 4B9 is darker than this one. It even starts with 2 Fs sometimes, right? So, yeah, that's very interesting actually. Anyway, let's bring it back. We're gonna do 10 again. And softness, we could keep it up. The range. So for metal, let's just pick the colors outright. We're gonna do saturation low, but the metal is gonna be something like this. And let's just say they're all like different shades of gray. Right. Here we go. Something brighter. Something, there you go. Or maybe make it this same one but darker. So we know we want the bottom to be kind of like darker than the original, than the top one. This is the brightest, so let's say that's where the full white is, or whatever. But maybe we want to do like a gradient, so like this starts going into like something like this, but then we copy this same one into the other so that they duplicate, and it makes it feel like it's like banding for like a while, and it's like an inconsistent banding between colors. And what that's gonna, or between the tones, what that's gonna do is that it's gonna make it look like there really was some kind of object there, only in that area of the model, or I mean of the asset, reflecting, and then suddenly another big spike in color, and maybe we could put that around. Let's pass these back down. Bow, bow, bow. And then this one can be really high white again, and then this back down to that. Or maybe we can like mix them, so this is also that. And then we have something where like it's like a little bit more inconsistent, and that'll make it look like maybe there was some kind of object. And sometimes when you have like metal, I don't have any, but all these reflections you see on this, like they have their own banding. You guys get the idea. Hello, party people. Love you guys. Love you too. Rated. Be easy. Okay, so there we go. That's that for 10 inputs. Let's do 10 inputs now. 10i. That's it. Let's do charcoal blend. So charcoal blend. Let's copy paste this. Turn this off. We're moving out of the cell shaded ones into kamikaze. Turn this off. Charcoal. How many charcoals are there? Charcoal B. Charcoal B is going to be there we go. And we're going to drop it on, and what does it look like? Oh, gross. Camera based. Let's do object based. Okay, that's UV. Object. I don't really like how this looks. Charcoal blend. I don't feel like it's actually blended. Okay, sharp. Got it. Let's do blended. Scale. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. More scale. It does look like charcoal, honestly. I'm talking shit. If I say it doesn't, I'm lying. Color ramp max. Let's do a full. Oh, okay. Very realistic at that point. This is very interesting, actually. Camera. So let's bring this down, back. Ah, it's like the clamping almost. Like where the remapping ends. Highlight opacity. What do we got? Highlight opacity. Opacity. Where's the highlight? Where's the highlight? I guess it's happening. It's like on it. Are there colors? Oh shit. Okay. Base color. Let's make it gray. Interesting. Base color seems to be the actual Fresnel, which was white earlier. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But let's make it E8 just in case. E8, E8, E8. This can be white. And then the shadow color, we're going to make it slightly lighter, but it's still going to be really dark. Part of the reason for this is that this way we have an aesthetic where it's not fully black, because nothing in real life is pitch black other than a black hole. And like the vastness of space, and even that gets like interrupted by light that's going around. But if we do like just a slightly lighter, now it really looks like charcoal. You see, because it's having that You know what I'm saying? Like, rather than perfect black, which it makes it look, you might think, oh shit, that looks like manga. Like, this is probably closer or better because IRL, in real life, how we perceive it, for the most part, it's not an actual black. The contrast is really huge because we're looking at a near perfect white page, highly contrasted by this really dark ink, but it's not fully black. So if I were doing this, I would probably go for something like this instead. That looks really cool. Charcoal blend. Okay, what else is there? So the texture is already object based. Let's see camera mapped. Camera mapped. So if I get up close, the texture itself is being re-rendered. But if I do object based, it's gonna stay where it is and hide behind the object. Whoa. If I do camera based, yep. The lighting of the asset is world based, local, right? No, it's world based. Not it's not based on the camera. It's the texture. Okay. Scale, of course, we already changed that. So here we go. Now we have color ramp, how tight the range is, highlight opacity. Highlight is that white to make it really pop, and then the shadow opacity is the dark part. Yep. Fresnel, what do we have? Oh, how much that base color is showing. Which really just means that, like, part of the reason why they're trying to call it base is because that way, maybe you could put it on a page or something, and the corners are still kind of white like a page, but the inside is what's drawn. Maybe, I don't know. I think it's an interesting choice, to say the least. And the fact that it's white makes it look like it actually ends all jagged like a drawing. So it makes like a visual mask. So I'm gonna keep it up because I like it. There you go. Whoa. Whoa, it jumped. That's very interesting. If we move the range past the max, now it looks like it has an outline, even though it's drawn. This is actually really cool. Look at that. Strength. Oh, the priority. Yeah, it's a little much. It's a little much. But it makes the outline look kind of interesting. Anyway, bring back the strength. Minimum under max. Max over minimum. That's cool. Reset default value. Default value. Default value. That's bullshit. Untrue. Okay. Texture rotation. Interesting. Interesting. I don't like these at all. Alright, cool. We got charcoal blend. I get it. Let's do a new collection. This is going to be charcoals. And take this, copy paste. Turn it off. This is going to be charcoal patching. For some reason, this should be different. Let's see. Interesting. It's gonna be similar assets. It might be a different texture, probably. Bring it back to objects. This is around 50 range. Range is whatever. It's about the same. Softness is high. Yep. And then the min. Okay, there's some intensity there. I don't really get what's so different between these two. Let's move it around. Interesting. Let's change the colors a bit. E8. And the darkness is 17. Interesting. Base color on this is gonna be, the strength has to be low. And the min, max, min, strength. Strength is full? No. Is the strength full, but the range low? Ah, that's what it's supposed to be. But yeah, that's interesting. I guess it's a little rougher. It's kind of like grungier rather than fine. But I think that's something that with the scaling, it could be like addressed or changed. And it'll end up matching. So it's not really that different. Maybe I'm tripping. No, there is a little bit of a difference to the noise, actually. Anyway. What's pinging me? Time to stand up? Okay, time to stand up according to my watch. Here we go. Oh. Okay. So, there you go. What do we got? We got charcoal patching, charcoal scribble, copy paste. Scribble. Now drop the scribble on. Oh, no. Turn this off. Scribble on. Bow. Range. I guess we can leave it back to where it was. Softness is full. The scale back to 50 so we can see it. And that's scribble. Honestly, that's actually kind of cool. So it's kind of like he's saying scribble, but it's like, because I see scribble more like, this is how I see a scribble, okay? I see a scribble as something like this, right? Multi-directional thing, omnidirectional. Whereas, for me, it looks like more like this. Like he's drawing like lines, straight lines. So that's just my take on that. It's really interesting. Sharpen it. Yep, there it is. There you go. Scale 50, color ramp up, down, got it. Change this back. E8, and then 17. There we go. Fresnel, range. There it is, maxed out, minimum. There. All right, yeah, we see the difference on that one. Next up, what do we got? Scroll down. Checkerboard. That's not bad. It reminds me of some of the games that we're trying to make at work. Let's do checkerboard. We could do a cube for that. Cube. Aqua. A blueprint. So copy paste. Whoa. Excuse you. Where is it going? I feel like I'm tripping. Copy, paste. Oh, is it pasting into that one? Is it because it's selected or something? There. Yep, it is. Okay. Oh, whatever. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna call this cube checkerboard. We're gonna drag drop it, and we're gonna change the orientation of this so it's more square. So, whoop. Bring this back. All right. All right. Scale is not changing. Whoa, 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 whoa. X ratio. What? Angle. Interesting. The camera seems to be pretty biased. The scale doesn't change with the camera. For some reason. There we go. There's actually... Even though it's on the object and it's supposed to be straight lines, it's still on the model and curving a little bit. I think that's kind of cursed, actually. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. Color. Color off. Got it. So let's bring this back to... Let's make this E8. Or no. 17, 17, 17. And the other color is going to be the brand. Which... We go here. Bow. But honestly, we could sample this color and then make it slightly darker. And what else? Tell me. Tell me, chat. What else are we doing? We're changing the hue a little bit towards a different side. Now remember, purple sets its hat on a different gray. So we're gonna make it a little lighter because of that, because we don't want too much contrast. Very, very subtle. All right, that's good enough. And then we have checkerboard. But you see, it's kind of like wobbling because of the curvature of the model. Not a big fan of that. Object. Change the scale back to 50. There we go. It's projecting, but I don't really like how it looks. What the fuck is happening? 3. Oh! We have to set the beveling. Apply. Oh shit. It's still... What about unwrap? What about smart UV unwrap? It's not changing a goddamn thing. Undo, undo, undo. Keep the beveling, go back. Move it down. And this is actually through the UVs. Scale. You could probably... no, you can't match these. You would need to have insane luck for them to kind of match. There. But they don't match. It doesn't matter. Object is generally the better one, and even then it's not looking that good. Needless to say, it seems like it's best for projecting it like a camera and or for flat objects. Flat objects. Can you work out for me so that I don't have to? No, I can't work out for you. I'm sorry. I wish that could be possible so that other people could work out for me, but you know what I would do is if I could, I would split into two. Have one working out while I do this, and then when we merge back, I get at least half of that work. But that means that guy has to be going. My other Ryan has to be going in hard at the gym for me to have any kind of like improvement. So, okay, we have checkerboard. It's good enough. I get it. Turn it off. Now, P&L, copy paste. I'm gonna do chroma here. Chroma. Whoa. Is there a chroma in here already? Oh, there is, but yeah. Whatever. So we're gonna drop this on this. And it's loading. There it is. Very interesting. Gives me Rogue Rally vibes. Base color. Full. So it's E8. And then the darkest is gonna be 17. And now the full range. Gotcha. Animated. Oh, check it out. Alright, whatever. That's enough. You said Trump rally vibes? What? Who the fuck said that? Please, no, I can barely stand with Relativryan rally. Okay. Trump rally vibes. Who the fuck said that? Trump rally vibes. When did I say? You go back on the video. I don't really know. I want to say VOD, but it's not really a VOD, so. Okay, that's animated, whatever. Speed, science split. Okay, there we go, the other split. It's not splitting the way I like. I don't really... Pattern scale. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Just bring it all the way up. Whoop, 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 whoop. And now we do the split all the way through. 0.5 all of them. 0.5, 0.5. No, that's going to be perfect. Yes, 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 yes. So that means 0.3, 0.6, 0.9. And play. Interesting. Does this have to be low in 0.5? No. How do we get to see all the colors? There and... Speed low to that. Why is 2 high but 3 this slow? Okay, whatever. Animated. Oh, it's like a multiplier. 1, 0, 1. Speed. 3 just seems to be a good number for it. Just look at that. Look at how sweet that looks. Look at how clean. Ugh. Wobble, 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 wobble. Oh, and the range. So we can start seeing stuff like this. There we go. Look at that. Super cool. Super cool. Okay, that's enough. Control S. Put it away. Next up, Clay Mikaze. It's a little on the redder side, so let's go ahead and grab a sphere. Let's go ahead and grab a sphere. What the fuck is this sphere? Oh. There we go. We're gonna do Clay Mikaze. Yeah. 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 This is actually fire. Oh, Rogue Rally. Rogue Rally vibes. Yes, Rogue Rally is the project I was working on. You can check out my ArtStation. All the work is there. I mean, a good amount of the work. There's like, the majority's still not up there. But you can check it out on Twitter, Rogue Rally. They have a Discord. It's a project we started at 302, but fuck you. Unfortunately, it doesn't have, we haven't continued development on it. We need funding. All right. So, I mean, I don't know what's the actual reason, but either way, I long the loss of that project. Clay Mikaze! This is ew. This is the project between the creator of the Kamikaze and the Clay. Wait, no, it is Kamikaze, but with it's Bubblegum. It's Bubblegum. Or is it? Is it I think it is a collab. Let me see. Whatever. Whoa! Highlight. What do we got? What? I see. Can we scale this, please? Okay, fingerprints scale way lower. Jesus Christ. It's a little much. So there we go. We have that aesthetic. Honestly, we need like normal maps to it. Clay bumps. Scale it up. Yeah. And then scale up the stones. Or scale it. Yeah. There you go. That way there's like little dirt pieces on the thing. Let's make it darker a little bit. Kinda. There they are. And that's clay. But it's red that I want, so let's do fingerprints a little bit on this end. We're gonna take the color from our branding, so that's this one. We put it on the stone color, or the shadow color, maybe. Yep. And then we're gonna sample that color, make it lighter, and what? Not only are we gonna make it lighter. Oh, ew! What the fuck is happening? We're gonna desaturate it. Like that. And then this is gonna be on the orange side, so there we go. And then the stones are gonna be on the darker purple. Red. Hue towards red, a little bit less. Scale it up. Range. I see, they're pretty big. Gotcha. And there we have clay, supposedly. Bump strength. I don't think the bump is really showing up. Is this supposed to bump up? Let's take a look. Is there supposed to be a displacement to it? Because that would be really cool. Other. Whatever. Assets explained. Let's see. Search. clay. Because if it had like a... To create the bumps in the clay, this parameter controls the size and scale. Bump is how intense the bumps are. A very basic version of my other product, clay dough. Oh, so okay, so clay dough will be different. Maybe clay dough is particularly different? Let's see. Yeah. It's different. It's what I... Okay, yeah. Check it out. Everybody go fucking buy bubblegum stuff. Look at that. Look at that. It's RGB. It's like it's made for me. Hold on. I'm buying this. Save it? Where can I save it somewhere? Why can't I favorite it? Oh, I haven't locked in. Give me a second. I don't know my password. What the fuck? Whatever. That's fine. I'll save it somewhere else. But look at that. Look. Clay. These are so cute! These are so fucking cute. Oh my god. Clay, but really rough. Samurai Jack. More clay, but with normals and displacements. Ugh, so good. So good all around. Good job. Bubblegum is the GOAT. Hold on, let me open that shit. Ah, kind of tired. Come on, you could go to it. Samurai crack. That's funny. Hey, listen, what I was trying to say about the coffee. Freeze your coffee, and then, I mean, in my case, the coffee was strong, right? That's why it worked. Then you pull it out, and as it thaws, pour milk onto it. What's gonna happen is, it's gonna stay colder at the center, right? So it's gonna start melting around it. As it melts around the block of coffee ice, you will... wait, what the fuck? Saved. Added to wish list. Goddamn right. Oh, what's gonna happen is it's gonna melt down and go around it. The liquid is already warmer than the ice, so it's gonna continue maybe helping in the melting process of that around it. So it's gonna look white and then dark at the bottom. As it does that though, and then it continues to melt away, the iced coffee is getting like normal, like it's staying strong, even though the ice is melting, to the point where you have a coffee, like just a regular coffee, with the regular strength that it would have, but it's because of the ice being coffee. It's really cool. Anyway, this is clay, at least for this purpose. Let's move it back to red a little bit and saturation up a little bit, value up a little bit. That works. Range lower, scale, that's fine. Clay Mikaze. CMYK fun again. We're gonna copy this one. CMYK. fun? Or fun? Yeah, that's fine. I'll write it. And for that, we will just straight up drag it on. And it's going to be similar to it. Oh, look at that. So what does it do? Pattern scale. Let's bring it back up. Ah, it's the inverse. There's a black color around it. And it spreads out the dots from the center out. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Object based. Scale down. There it is. Doesn't move. Ink bleed. What is ink bleed? I don't know. Randomize the dot position? Yes. No. Actually, yes. Max dot size. Really high, huh? Okay. Minimum. Really low. Got it. Pattern scale. And then UV. Along the UV is crazy. This is huge. Oh, yeah, because the UVs on this are chalked. Yeah. There. UVs. Cute. But I don't want UVs, so camera. Ooh, camera. Wait. So it's kind of like cell shading. Dot size, pattern scale up. Let's do object. Let's just keep it an object. Pattern scale down. Input color. What's this? Gray. What if it was white? I see. It seems to take... Okay. White. What about... Got it. The base. Let's make the base white. Yes. Actually, just keeping this as it is kind of like the point. Copy paste. We're gonna call this one print. And the print one is probably more like realistic. Input is slightly on the beige side, kind of like paper. Let's make this object based again. Scale the pattern. Ah, yes. This is similar to the half. This is the actual halftone thing. Look at that. But not really full halftone. There we go. Ink bleed. How much of that is like showing up on the other end? Ink bleed higher. And then the range. Oh, look at that. The range is maxed out. And if it was white, it's like forcing it down to the other side. Oh, that was cool. That was cool. Pattern scale. That's fine. Minimum dot size. That's 0. A high, low, high. Bring this up. There we go. And then the range. Bring this back out. And then ink bleed lower. Higher? No. Randomize the position. Yes. No. Okay, randomize is going to be like that noise. But if we don't randomize it, it'll stay kind of like uniform. I believe. Similar to the halftone thing. Let's do minimum dot size. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Not my favorite. Not my favorite at all. Change this around. I see. All right. Next up, Cosmos. Ooh, a little purple. Let's do... Let's do Broly. Let's do a... No. We need a sphere for this one. It's gonna look good. No, we don't. We can make it. We can make it the prism. Make it look like a door. Let's do prism. Copy paste. This is gonna be Cosmos. Bow. Drop it on it. Boom. And this is gonna look super fucking cool. Oh my god. Wasn't there one similar to this earlier? No. It's later on. Space or something? Kamikaze. I thought he made it. Cosmos. Is this the usual Cosmos? Am I tripping? I thought he made a different one. I could be completely tripping. Don't get me wrong. No, it was the water. Never mind. Whatever. I thought it was. Oh, then there's also the blob. So we saw this earlier. This is what was actually kind of like the claymation thing. There it is. Mid-level. Hey, but it took over the material a little bit, no? Scale. No! That's expensive! I didn't save it! Oh, that's a performance expensive one. Well, we fucking take those. What do we got? We go right back into it. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Oh, no! Give me the autosave. Give me the autosave. Recover. Last session. What do we got? That's not last session. Don't hurt me. Autosave. This one. Let's go. Cool. Cosmos. What do we got? Base color, really dark. Straight up pitch black. Is that good? Yes. For some reason it's used. Range minimum. Range up. That's on the front, on the outer rim, so the Fresnel, I believe. Yeah, Fresnel. Will there be noise to the Fresnel? Oh, hell yeah. We amp this up and it looks all wobbly and space-like. Hell yeah. Actually, 200. There we go. We move around. Looks pretty sick. Pretty sick. Next thing. Let's see. For this one, if we're looking at it this way, and that's kind of head on. This. This. And is it flat? Yes. So now we take this and we rotate it. To that 90, so that it looks like looks more like a portal. So noise scale, that's the one. Noise detail. if we just bring that back down, you'll still be able to see the detail of that jagged, realistic-ish vibe. But I don't want that detail. Scale, bring it back up to 200. Distortion. Oh, that's the wobble. So we can bring... Okay. So we can do more stylized. 100. And the distortion, which was 0. Oh, the scale is still a thing. Okay. We can distort it a little bit still. Noise follow. Oh. None object. So the noise will... Whoa. The noise will follow the object, so it'll stay on the object. This squiggle right here will stay there the whole time. Or view-based, meaning it's going to continue changing based on the angle I look. I kind of prefer that, to be honest. We hit space, it'll move. Yep. So it doesn't really matter. I think view is better. All right. Let's change this to a green, which we have right here. Bow. Bow. And this color, which I can't see anyway. I'm going to change it to that as well. There we are. Oh, it's like a little glow that happens out of nowhere. Whoa. Overall scale, bring this up to 100. Oh, so it seems to be like just stars or something. Wait. Yeah. Bring this back to 50. Okay. 5. And 5 was one big pulse in the center, I believe. Bum 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 bum. Okay, based on value, based on frames, and based on seconds. That's very interesting. Freeze frames, offset multiplier, scene settings, scene FPS. I need to learn about this. Scene time animation. Okay. I don't like that song. Let me see. Let's see. I'm actually hungry. What am I gonna eat? Need to do groceries. Dim sum. My coworkers went there, but I didn't go because I was busy. Super Saiyan. I don't think I'm gonna go there. I'm not a big pho person. All of these places are fucking mid. Yo. This pizza place looks kind of good. Soda? Not mad at that. But I probably shouldn't have that. Let's see. Yo, La Granja would be nice. Damn, yum. La Granja would be nice. Some Hispanic food? Ugh. Let's see. Nah. Nah, this is mid. This is like the usual shit. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Ramen? Nah. I think I'm gonna just pick up something somewhere. I need to go to. Damn. What time are they close? Oh, they close at 8. I would need to leave now to be able to make it to that. Is that something I'm interested in? Fuck no. Okay. Guess I'll just... On my break, I'll go to get food instead. And doing groceries right now. I'll do that tomorrow. Because I gotta end the stream right here. I could end the stream right here and it will be a 2.5-hour stream. But that would mean that I didn't give the 3 hours of art, which I kind of want to keep giving, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Okay. Green. Blender. Reduce. Okay. So this is randomizing the color of the stars, which is good. We're gonna have the stars be view based, so it feels like the stars are visible regardless of where we're looking. But the size needs to be really high for us to see it, so 100, 500, too fucking fast. Scene FPS, let's do frames per second. And freeze frame is going to be 5. I don't really understand this. It's not actually... It doesn't feel like I'm actually changing this how it should work. Nebula X. Interesting. I feel like the stars are just showing up and disappearing super fast, whereas I prefer. I want it to be proper, so I want them to show up and disappear appropriately, and I don't feel like it's doing that. Scene time animation. Scene FPS. Gotcha. Go back. Look at the documentation again. Animation. Okay. Cosmos. Cosmos. Islands of Nature and the Cosmos. Yeah, sure. There we go. Outer Rim. Okay, controls the location of the stars Voronoi. What is that though? What is the... Hold on. Freeze frames. There we go. Number of frames to wait before film grain changes its look. Film grain will change its look every n frames. So I want the freeze frames to be every 24. Does that mean... What about 60? Okay. Okay. That really didn't do what I wanted to do. Complete waste of my goddamn time. Materials, elemental, aqua, cosmos. Location. You can modify or animate the location values of the nebula or stars or textures. Yeah, but it's not really animating, so... Oh, it is animating. No, it's right here. Scene FPS 60. 1. No matter what I change, they all look the same. Value, back to this. This, back to 24. Back to 60. Value here at 60. There we go. So they're not... Unfortunately though, they're not flowing how they should. So 24. Offset multiplier 1. What is the offset multiplier? I don't really. Let's do 1. Offset multiplier. What is that? Offset. No. Scene time. Okay, update log. New scene time. Doesn't show. It doesn't explain it, as in the update log, but it doesn't really explain why. Okay, scene time. As is explained, scene time animation. Okay. Show me. Show me at once. There we go. Okay. Okay, my brother. It's very simple, very easy. I found the instruction. I gonna read it, and it's gonna be chinging, very easy. Moving forward, okay? It's the journey, not the destination, Ryan. Yeah, you can type that again. Good luck. Yeah, you type that shit like somebody hit you with a taser halfway down. God. Okay. This node can be used to animate. Okay, I'm trying to support you, and you do this to me. Oh my god. Yes. That's the last time I'm being nice. Yeah, sure. That's not true. That's not true. I highly appreciate your messages, by the way. Like your little reactions on the post about yesterday. It made me feel warm. I actually appreciate it. You and Iz. Shout out to Iz. Who's not here right now. At least Fen is here. I feel like I just feel like some of you are more loyal than others, and that kind of just shows the appreciation or dedication that you're willing to give over others, and they need to lock it the fuck in. Okay, so view-based. If you remember earlier, they were actually changing over time. So if we go 60 again, they're not changing. Like if we go to earlier, this was 24, this was 1, and this was 0.00115 or something like that. And look at that. Why is it changing? I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. Why? Why is it changing? Is it this? 0.1? Yes. 0.000001? And now they change even slower. If they do at all. Too many. But if it's 0, 1, 1, 15. 0, 1, 1, 1, 15. 0, 1, 1, 1. Well, 15. There you go. There it is. Okay, but it's changing. I'm not a fan of the pattern changing at all. Freeze frame, 0. Stay the same. No. 1. 2. 0.5. 1. Honestly, it is not that bad. This is good. It's the scene. Back to 60. FPS. Solid. Sexy, even. I would even argue. It looks sexy. This is the nebula. We're gonna make it positive. Don't see a change, but whatever. Maybe it's too fast. 0.00015. Brother! This looks sick as fuck. Look at how gentle and slow it looks. Oh! But a nut. What are you saying? I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for what? I appreciate you. You ain't shit, but I appreciate you. You're welcome, Ryan, of course. I'm gonna wreck it. What are you... What do you mean I'm gonna wreck it? Don't clip that. I feel like it's gonna be used on like Wreck-It Ralph memes. I'm gonna wreck it with my face on it. Wreck-It Ralph. Honestly, that should have been my Valentine's card for people. Or for whoever I would flirt with. Some girl that I match with or some shit. Here we go. Some woman. So here we go. This is kind of cool. Let's go ahead and like bring that range up. Oh, look at that. Let's bring it back down. Let's calm the fuck down a little bit. Huh? Scale down, up. Oh man, it looks like fucking Dragon Ball shit. Okay, so we have that. The stars are right there. Let's go ahead and like amp up the speed to 0.00015. And this was back to 24. Nope. Nope. It could go back to, honestly, 30. 30 is fine. And this can be like that. And the stars, kinda, I want them to animate too. So let's plug this in. Ew. To all of them. And now they have their own movement. Okay, I want them to be object. Let's go ahead and make the stars object based. So they stay in their like more or less area. Something like this. Scale then is 50. Oh, this is UV based. I want it to be none. And back to 500. And so now they're staying more or less where they would be, based on the angle you're looking at it from. But view, at least, made it feel like it's still somewhere back there. The movement, unfortunately, it's not really that good. So, cut, Control Shift, Control Alt, Control Alt. How do you fucking, whatever. Honestly, I would just say 1. Oh, no. They're not moving. I would have to move them by hand. So it needs to be this. What about frames? What about seconds? Yeah, too fast. Stars? Z? Yeah. Now they're moving like away. Almost. Let's change the color randomized to be like more towards green. And make the scale even bigger. So we do something like 750. Nah, 1,000. 2,000. And max, that's a lot of them. Let's make them less. Way less. Whoa! And they're moving too fast. So we need to just leave it there. And that's our portal. Considering the size of the stars, maybe we can grunge this up a little bit more detail. The scale right here. 200? No. Detail right here. And the distortion a little bit higher. No. It's beginning to look less good. That's fine. And there we go. Cool. Now here's the real kicker. You ready? Watch this. This is gonna be so much cooler. So you take some object like this, right? Oh wait, the emission. Base emission strength. Beaming light of God. No, but we don't want that. We don't want that. That's just gonna stay where it was. 1. Nebula emission. That's the wavy whatever. Stars emission. That's how bright the stars are. Don't really care about that. We can keep that normal. You take something like this, right? Let's go ahead and save it. Go to the material. Scroll all the way down. Backface culling. Alpha blend? Nope. So backface culling, right? You take the mesh and you say, and you flip the normals. Because now it's going to delete the back faces. They're going to disappear. But the back faces are what's outside. So now you just see the inside. And so it's going to make it look like you are within that space. And everywhere you look, the stars are surrounding you. Rather than you looking at the universe in your hand, you're in the universe looking out. So check it out. Flip. And look at that. Ah. Super fucking cool. And if we zoom in, let's go ahead and position ourselves in. No matter where we look, we just see the vastness of space. It's even better with a sphere. Now you're wrecking it, Ralph. Fuck you. I'm gonna wreck it. What? Are you gonna wreck it? Oh my god. Okay, now if we do the randomized color up, you see different stars with different colors now. Zoom out a little bit, and we start seeing some of the banding of the edges of a model. With the sphere, it's much stronger, much better. But you might ask, and maybe you already did, and I didn't regard it because I don't care about anybody else's opinion ever. But Ryan, what use would it be to have it on a sphere? And maybe you would ask that, and maybe you wouldn't, because maybe if you're a follower of this channel, you just know, you're just smart. Like by default, all of knowledge that we could ever find here gets automatically downloaded into your head. On a sphere, you can use this type of shader to create what would essentially be a skybox that looks like space, right? So something like this. Where's my gizmo? Whatever. There. Active tools. W. Why is it not showing up? Oh, because it's okay. Whatever. So here we have, and then we just like copy this stuff onto here. Right? Hey, yo! Why is it automatically changing it to that one rather than the baseline? Hold on. Does that mean I've been changing each one of these? Oh, no. That's fucked. Reset? Whatever. Anyway, so once you're inside of this, it can look like... Oh, wait. I have to flip the normals, right? Take that, flip the normals, flip them. Now it's a world in there, right? So you get inside, and you just like a skybox. How would you create a whatchamacallit? A skybox out of this? You would set up 6 cameras. There's a few tutorials out there. 6 cameras on different angles, up, down, left, right, front, back. And you create a cube map with those cameras. You have to be very finicky, very specific with the way that you're setting up the cameras so that the edges of the cameras align. So you have squares, and then you snap the shot, a moment, and you print it onto this like sprite sheet, and then you create a cube map based on those sprites. And next thing you know, you put them on your engine, and you can bring what you have in Blender into your game, especially if it's an HDRI image. Okay. So we have that. I'm very sad to find out that we have completely fucked up these materials, and they're not the same. I don't really like that. Like I brought this in, and it's not resetting it. Copy. I don't know. Not a fan. I'm not a fan of that. How can we change that? I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully these thumbnails stay the same so that we can always take a look at it. But I'm kind of scared. Cosmo, Kamikaze 2.0. Or 2.1. Shader nodes, material nodes, essentials, sci-fi, Cosmo. Okay, well, at least there's this, right? And then we would just have to grab some of these and plug them in. Okay, that's not bad. That's not too bad. If we plug this in, we'll have the original. There it is. Okay, cool. It's better than nothing. Music. So here we go. Connect this here. Deleto. Save. And there we go. We got our portal. Next up. Crayon blend. This is going to be similar to the charcoal. I don't know how much I care. I'm actually kind of concerned that they look too similar. Miscellaneous. No. Materials, essentials, others. Gradients. Fake lit, halftone. What are the... Where would the... Oh, pen, pencil. Yeah. Yeah, there's some others that are actually different, but these look the same with slightly different numbers. I'm not gonna check those out. What do we got? So back to Kamikaze. Materials. Cross hatching. Yeah, let's take a look at cross hatching. No, it's gonna be the same. We can kind of see what it would do. It's actually pretty good. We can maybe take a look. Okay, hold on. So charcoals. Open them. Copy paste. Bring this out. There. This is gonna be cross hatch. 2 tones. And what this is gonna be like is we drop it and it looks like that. No, there you go. Okay, scale, we have to bring it up again. So, and this means that like I haven't normalized the size of this. See how the scale's kind of fucked? But like if I apply all the transforms, it'll... No, it doesn't. Never mind. These numbers are weird. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of... Oh my god, there's a lot of settings to this. Okay, let's go one by one. So first off, I want it to be object-based. Range 1. Range 2, the back. Got it. Softness, blur, softness of the back, I guess. The angle of the whole shader, got it. Second angle, okay, got it. Pattern scale, there we go. Oh, because that, okay, so the pattern, one is at, each other they're at 90 degrees, so. From each other. So angle. 25, 65. Well, that's not 90. Is it? Negative 25. There you go. It is 90. I'm stupid. Pattern scale. Higher. There you go. It's looking a little weird. There we go. If we move it to camera, what would it look like? Okay. Oh, 90 from the camera. Got it. Not bad. Object's better. Object is not better. Never mind. UV. Ew. Cursed. Let's do camera base for this one. Lines. Sharp. Smooth. Ew. Not a fan of that. Oh, it's either or. Got it. Sharp, for sure. Line thickness. We want it thick. I saw your Switch profile pic and almost puked. Oh! Piranha plant. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a plant gang member. Lines, intensity. What? Detail. Okay, detail's just the noise. Can bring that a little bit up. Opacity of one of the lines. That way they look different. Got it. Detail scale. Okay, whatever. We can bring that back down. Effects. Fade. Ah. Fade thickness. What? Okay. Fade noise. So that some fade and some don't. Got it. If we bring it all down, it'll be very uniform. Frenay thickness. Oh, that's like the other end. Oh, frenay on the lines. Maybe? No, there's a noise going on. That's what's happening. So the noise on the frenay is up, low, up, thickness. Got it. Overall noise. I don't care about that. Let's undo these. Frenay or Fresnay? I can't trust them anymore. Hold on. Let me... Oh, Fresnel. Fresnel. It's Fresnel. I fucked it up. Here. This is it. Fresnel. Fresnel. Either way, that shit is wrong. His name is written wrong. Period. That's it. I don't care. No, it is. We still love you, Aggressor Ryan. Aggressor? What the fuck you mean, Aggressor Ryan? Tyrant? Tyrant? That's... Yo, the fucking names are crazy. I am very finicky. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's wrap up here and I'm gonna head out and then I'll come back and we'll do... I want to do a little bit of game dev, but personally, I'm kind of worn out on that. Unreal shit. What would I do? It's an hour and a half of Unreal. It depends. If these boys are gonna be playing tonight, then I'm gonna play with a little bit of earliness. And if anything, maybe I'll do a game dev tomorrow. Maybe. True, Mr. Ryan Morales. Or I might just skip it. Mr. Ryan Morales. Yo! That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Frey now. It's Frey now. Frey now. Okay. Noise, texture, scale. Okay, so the noise is a little bit more... It's honestly not bad. It's a lot of good, usable, nodes. And honestly, for the cell shaded stuff, when we start mixing this stuff, these shaders, and plugging them together and making different effects, all of these different nodes, those you can start using to kind of differentiate yourself from other cell shaded ways of doing some of this artwork. Because you could do the usual just like bands, like 2 or 3 bands and maybe a rim light or whatever, some specular. But then when you play around with this noise, for the Fresnel and all this stuff, you get into like really fine tuning how you want that shit to look. I think it's a good idea. Let's see. Random range 1. Interesting. Random range 2. Okay, on one of the lines and on the other line. Random thickness, so sometimes it'll be thick, sometimes it won't. Versus uniform, got it. Random offset. Oh, ew, that's cursed. Nope. Random angle. Okay, slightly different angle, but it causes a similar offset situation. And then the diffuse. Okay, yeah, that's whatever. I don't like this big ass like line in the middle though. You make this okay. Object. Like that, it's like a big ass specular light on it. I don't like it. Okay. This is on the base. Softness, low. Range. Okay, there we go. Softness up. I mean low. Bring that range up a little bit. Make this go to E8. Bring this to 17. There we go. And now we got some cross hatching with like some line work. I feel like it could be darker towards the end, but that's where cross hatching is more prevalent. Softness 2, huh? Range 2. High. There we go. There we go. Now the bottom is actually cross hatched, but otherwise it's straight lines. There you go. Let's bring this back up. And this up. Nah, never mind. Pattern scale, overall noise. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That's pretty good. Save it. And that's it for the art stream for now. Stay tuned. I might hop in later for some gaming or game dev. I'm not too sure. Let's see if so. I'm honestly leaning gaming because there's a lot of streaming without games, and I kind of want to play. Want to have fun. And if not, it'll be game dev. But we'll see. I'm probably gonna do some COD. I want to do Zelda, but I doubt I will. So it's gonna be COD for sure. I just love Fortune's Keep. It's my favorite map. And I've been wanting this map since forever. And then with the new strategy that helps me win often, it's just so much fun. We'll see. I gotta buy clothes. I'm going to GDC, so I gotta like buy clothes and look good. So I don't have my, oh my god, I'm fat and depressed outfits. Main character all the time, all black. Although, that would be a good idea. But yeah, alright. Toodaloo. I will see y'all later. I'm gonna hop on COD later on, probably. I'm gonna buy some food and come back. Peace the fuck out.